Hey everyone, so Kim here with Native Lady Bookwear. So as you can tell, I'm going to be doing some vlogs throughout the month of November and just talking about reads that I'm enjoying and that I'm reading, and just what I'm probably going to maybe have one or two vlogs for the entire month of November. So we'll just see how it turns out. And yeah, so welcome to this video. My name is Kim and let's get started with this vlog. So, as of updates for what I'm reading, I just finished The Seed Keeper. I don't really know what I'm going to rate it at this point. I think I kind of have to sit with it for a little bit. Yeah, so The Seed Keeper, now that I'm reading about it a little bit more, so one of the prompts is an elder protagonist. It's not throughout the whole book. It just kind of pops in here and there. But it's when you read it and that elder protagonist does come into that chapter, it adds more layers and depth and history to the protagonist, Rosalie Ironwing, who is the main protagonist in that book, which is pretty incredible. So yeah, right now I actually swayed from my TBR, and I'm actually reading a different book, which is The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee by David Truer, just because I've been driving in a lot recently for work. So I started listening to the audiobook, and it's pretty good. And I don't know if I'm going to finish it this month. I'm probably just going to go through it slowly. I know I did say that I was going to read The Yield. I was going to start with The Yield, but I feel like I might put that probably in the center of November because I've been hearing such great things about it. So I want to take my time with that book. So I made it to my post office, and let me show you what my post office looks like. It's just cute little post office. So that's what my post office looks like. Looks very cool. It's all tiny. There's my village up there, right? From there to there, that's Tewa. All the way this way is the Hopi villages. So it looks like I got some book mail, and the book mail is from Simon & Schuster. I opened a package from Simon & Schuster, which was addressed to me, Native Lady Book Warrior, and it is an arc of Rebecca Roanhorse's Fevered Star. So if you guys don't know, Fevered Star is the second book to her first book, which is Black Sun. Yay! Thank you so much. I requested this like way long time ago. I haven't been having a whole lot of luck with me requesting arcs. I've been requesting a lot of arcs recently, and nobody's getting back to me. But luckily, all of my followers and you all who watch me, that's how I've been getting arcs. People are sending me their arcs and just saying, here, we want you to read this and we would love to hear your review. So thank you so much. So this is an advanced readers edition, and this book comes out April 19th, 2022. So this might be actually a winter read, possibly, or January. So yeah, definitely you guys need to check out this book. So I wonder if I should read the back. You know what? I'm not going to read the back because I think it'll be major spoilers for those of you who haven't read Black Sun. But I haven't reviewed Black Sun yet. I don't know if I will. We'll see if I have enough time. But yeah, this vlog is going pretty well, people. So yes, very cool. Okay, so I'm listening to my audiobook. I'm stopping for snack. Right now I'm just putting up flyers in the community because during some of my free time, because pretty soon we're going to be having our chairman and our vice chairman debate, which is pretty awesome because it gives us a chance for our native peoples here in Hopi to decide on who they're going to vote for. Sorry if I'm a little bit unstable. Hold on. Hopi is choosing their leaders for the tribal government here. The Hopi people exercising sovereignty, so our chairman and our vice chairman are kind of like our president and our vice president for our Hopi community and the Hopi government. So I'm gonna go in here, which is the C store, get me a snack, our res store here on Hopi, and then yeah, Get back on down. It was funny. I went into the store and I was like, Junior, is that you? And my nephew is working there and I was like, hey, do you want to be in my vlog? He's like, no. But yeah, he's working there. And I was talking with him for a little bit. He's doing well. He's working there all day, poor thing. And then also he said that he has, just saying he's gonna go get wood for his family and just every typical errand and everyday thing that Hopi youth are doing for their families. So okay, let's continue my adventure. Hey, so I am back home. I need to do a little bit of last minute stuff for work. Unfortunately, I'm probably gonna be getting off work a little bit later than I normally like to, but well, work has to get done. Nearing the end of the day, I'm wondering if I have time to make fry bread. I don't know. But I guess maybe I can make a small dough. Let's do this. We can do this. Let's do this. Do this. Let me show you. What a good way to describe them. Okay, I shouldn't be eating this, but I want to check to see if it's okay. So, whew, still hot. My gosh, so good. The girls ran away. Okay. Alright, well, check back with you in a bit. I'm gonna read some more and then I'll let you guys know how my reads are going. So, yep. Hi everyone. So, everybody's getting ready for bed. I'm not really tired right now. The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee, Native America from 1890 to the present. Wow. How do I explain this book? If you read the prologue, you're going to want to read the rest of this book. David Truer really remarkably does, especially after the prologue, when it comes to the very, very elaborate networks of indigenous peoples all across the United States, but also in specific reasons, how they influenced the economy worldwide, and also how their indigenous nations, not only did they predate every other nation that they came into contact with, but that we also had our own systems of living, being, governing way before we had any kind of contact with colonial societies. I'm thinking I might end up reading this book for November. Book that I finished. I don't know where I put it. I had it, but we had a book club meeting on it for my work which is The Seakeeper by Diane Wilson. Tonight, even though I finished it, we discussed chapter 1 through 8. And just hearing the other people in the group talk about the similarities between Hopi and also the Dakota, and how I thought it was such a good discussion. And I have to give my props to Amber because she facilitated it very well. That book is done, but I've been talking a lot. So I'm gonna get to reading this book, and then I guess I'll just talk to you all tomorrow morning, and you'll see how I'm liking it, I guess. So good night. Hi everyone. I needed to go for a serious walk. Well, I jog some, so that's why I'm breathing kind of heavily, but I am continuing my journey with A Snake Falls to Earth by Darcy Little Badger, and I'm really liking it. It's really good. And I think I'm going to probably slow down a little bit on it because I'm about to start some nonfiction reads. So I think I want to stay with that book as long as I can. But the characters, especially Ollie in that book, is so good. It's so funny, and the way Darcy Little Badger writes really well in terms of like expression and just character within a character. So it's really good. I'm really liking it. I'm kind of walking where you can see behind me, in the area where I live. Usually I try to jog / walk 1 mile a day at least. Okay, just checking in. Hi everyone. So I am at the vice chairman debate for Hopi, and guess who's here? Hi. You don't know who that is. Just kidding. That's my older sister. Want to pull your master? This is my big sister. She's awesome. Yeah, so she's here to watch the vice chairman debate each other. And she what did you go to school for? Justice studies? Justice studies. Yeah, she went to school for justice studies, so she's really ASU. So she's all into like debates and government. I think she even did a few classes with criminal justice.
Well, same thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
American Indian Justice Studies.
Yeah, American Indian Justice, but Indian policy, all that stuff. Yeah. So
I'm actually working on the campaign for like the vice chairman candidate Craig Andrews, and then for the re-election of Chairman Tim Navanguma.
Yeah.
So I'm on their campaigns.
She's doing a lot of stuff, and then she's doing stuff with our village. She's
the interim board of director for Tewa Village.
She's the interim board director for our Tewa Village board.
And I'm the chairperson.
Yeah, she's the chairperson. So she's
all into politics. Unfortunately.
Yeah, but she just now told me that my mom's actually coming. So you guys will actually get to meet my mom for the first time. This is my niece. She's just chilling out. Say something.
Hi.
Go Devils.
Beat USC.
So we're actually, as you can see, the bear right there. Well, you can't really see him. He's really tall, but we went to school here. But maybe I'll take you guys on a tour just because there's really cool artwork along this whole hallway and down that way that the student body did, and it's really cool.
That one too. That
So
little mural over there.
Here's one of the murals that the students did. So you can see on this side, there's actually really cool petroglyphs that they kind of redid. But here is also a mural that they painted. It's really awesome. Actually represents the Hopi calendar.
no hovi no yan machiwa no pahanmewat panday pahantag nit makaya Clark Wayne Nangakong Puyan say ipos ko danginit an sa naipi makaya dia serbiweba yan machiwa nikan pai pihakiaw himo dangini hursti mo no an sa putan ang naipi hey
Good morning, everyone. So I was gonna vlog last night, but I was so tired because today, which is Saturday, I'm volunteering for another event, but tonight is the chairman debate. So I don't know if I'm gonna vlog that. We shall see, but it would be pretty cool to kind of get the chairman on film and just to say hi. I was talking with the vice chairman candidates last night and the vice chairman because one of the candidates is the current vice chairman. It was really cool just to touch base with them about like what their campaign is like and what their platform is like and what they're going to be focusing on if they get elected for these next 4 years. So it was really interesting just listening to them. But right now I'm going to cook. I kind of got up late. I think it's like 8 or close to 8 o'clock right now. What I'm reading right now is Jake Skeet's Eyes Bottle Dark with a Mouthful of Flowers. I'm like about halfway through. Okay, so I'm gonna get started on breakfast and then we'll talk in a little bit. Hi everyone, so I'm taking like a driving break. I'm listening to 2 books right now. I'm kind of, well, for a half hour I've been listening to The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee, and then I'm also listening to The Removed. So it's right now I stopped listening to The Removed because I forgot to download the book and I was just using the app to listen to it, and I am, as you can see, in an area that is very, very, very rural. So there's no signal out here. So I was like, okay, I already had downloaded Heartbeat of Wounded Knee, so I'm just gonna listen to that for the duration of the trip. So I'm actually headed to my grandma's house right now. So I'm gonna go visit my grandma because I think her and my mom are gonna attend a chairman debate. And yeah, I'm just gonna go say hi, maybe eat something really quick, and then head to the debate. On my way, so let's go. So I'm here at the tribal chairman for the Hopi tribes, the Hopi nations debate. It's pretty awesome. Lots of people. Pretty good turnout. There's some people in the auditorium. There's a lot of people in the auditorium as well, so it's turning out really good. And I don't know if really good. Is it turning out good or turning out well? Yeah, so it's doing awesome. I feel like our candidates this year have a lot of potential to grow. So whoever gets elected, I think they have a lot of work ahead of them. So, yep. Hey. I didn't even have to say anything and you're already jumping over. Sit. Sit. No. Sparky, sit. What's that? What's that? What's that, Sparky? Huh? What's that? What's that? Good morning, Sparky. Good morning. Yeah, good puppy. Booktube. This is my res dog, Red Healer Sparky. He's kind of I don't think I introduced you all to my furry babies yet. So this is Sasha. Sasha, meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Sasha. Yeah, so that's Sasha. This guy is Smokey. Yes, so I think I'm gonna probably be concluding this vlog pretty soon. I don't know how much I don't know how much content I have, but I'm guessing I have to chop a lot of it up. Last night I finished The Remove by Brandon Hobson. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, it took me a while to get started on it, but there's actually an elder protagonist, or like a spiritual entity or a spiritual voice of an ancestor, maybe that is no longer with us, but it was so good, that perspective. And I hybrid read The Removed via audiobook and also like the physical copy, but it's so good. Yeah, it's I don't even want to explain it, but I'm definitely going to review that book. I have 2 books finished. Still reading As a Snake Falls to Earth by Darcy Little Badger. Oh, one of the things I forgot to mention during my TBR video is Darcy Little Badger is actually Lipan Apache from Texas. So yeah, totally forgot to mention that. I'm about halfway through this book. Remarkable read. It's also very frustrating and maddening, but I think to understand that land theft of Native peoples was not only instigated and intentionally organized by the United States government through treaty and all these different things, but not only tried to steal land from indigenous peoples, but also that very, very detrimental assimilation policies that they enacted to not only take land, but also to eradicate indigenous cultures, languages, lifeways, etc. It's such an interesting read. I highly recommend it. And if you all, because it's the text, there's a lot of text. It's pretty thick text. And also there's a lot of facts, but there's also, he puts in there actual letters from residential students, and then also speeches from chiefs and indigenous leaders, and them really pushing for indigenous sovereign rights and even just the right to exist and to have lands that they've lived on for millennia, but probably since time immemorial. And it's very, very good. So if you all don't really like to read nonfiction, I suggest the audiobook. The audiobook is pretty good. So I mean, right now I'm mostly reading the text, but when I was driving back and forth between here and Hopi, I was listening to the audiobook, and it is pretty darn good. This week, I'll be continuing my slow, awesome read of Darcy Little Badger's A Snake Falls to Earth. But I'm also gonna pick this up, The Yield by Tara June Winch. I am so excited to read this book. I'm probably gonna take my time. I really enjoy the reads that have to do with justice, cultural revitalization, cultural like healing, and I feel like I enjoy those reads a lot more. I mean, even though I'm taking my time with Darcy Little Badger's book, it's only because like when I need a break from something like this, I totally absorb myself in those Indigenous joy reads. So yeah, I'm gonna continue probably my weekly vlog maybe next week, which is what is next week? Monday the 8th with this book, and also A Mind Spread Out on the Ground. And then if I finish, so let's go to my room. Okay, in my room now. And if I finish Darcy Little Badger's A Snake Falls to Earth, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Brian Young's Healer of the Water Monster. So another Indigenous joy read that I kind of want to take my time with. And if I finish those other 2 nonfiction books, I'm probably gonna start with Tommy Pico's nature poem, and then I'm gonna be reading by ebook, And then I'm probably going to move on to another poetry book by Ariel Twist, which is Disintegrate, Dissociate. And yeah, so that's probably kind of like the reading order that I have, but I don't know. Like, for instance, The Heartbeat of Wounded Knee was not on my IndigAthon TBR because I was just looking for books to recommend for my Nonfiction November, post Nonfiction November recommended reads. And I just read the prologue just to see, because I wanted to introduce the book and say, hey, this is what the book is about. And I ended up just reading it. So sometimes I am a mood reader and I don't know what I might pick up. So you never know. Next week I might end up swaying for my TBR with another Indigenous authored lit read, but you never know. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end my vlog for today, but you'll be seeing more from me, definitely. I'm actually also thinking about doing a live buddy read, or not buddy read, but a live read where you all who are participating in IndigAthon, you all can read with me, maybe for like an hour or something, and maybe in between breaks I'll just answer questions and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, yeah. So I shall see y'all soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.